Hello guys, welcome to the C++ tutorial series. In this video, we will learn about arrays in C++. My name is Kafu and welcome to my channel multi.dev. Please subscribe and like to help the channel grow and turn on the bell notification icon to get notified whenever I release a content on the channel. With that said, let's dive in. Now when we talk about arrays are a sequence of objects or elements of the same data type. So let me just go ahead and then declare an example of an array for you. So for example, int scores 5. So this is just a simple example of what array declaration. And what I'm saying now, what I want an array of variable name scores which should contain 5 elements, and then it should be of the data type what int. So this is just an example of array declaration. So in order to initialize an array, I'll just go ahead and declare another array and say test scores, and then in square braces the number of elements should be, let's say, 5. And then using the list initialization, I can initialize my array by passing in random elements. Let me say test scores of 80, 45, and then finally 90. So what I did was I initialized an array called test scores of data type int, and then I pass in what the values or elements that I want that array to contain. And then I'm saying that what the array should contain what 5 elements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see that the IDE prefix the elements in the array with these values in square braces 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These numbers refer to what the index of what the elements in the array, or in other words, the position of the elements in the array. And we can access the individual elements in an array using their position. So let me just go ahead and then let's stdc out. Let me print out. Let's say I want to print out the value 50 from the array, so I can write the name of the array and then using square braces, then their what index. So the first element in an array is what 0. So arrays are 0 index. It means what their position start from what 0. And then when I run my code with shortcut shift plus F10, I get 50 outputted. Let's say I want to access 80 from the array, which is of index of 2. I'll just go ahead, write the name of the array and then what the index of the element, and when I run my code successfully, we get what 80 outputted in the console. So let me just go ahead and declare or initialize an array of a different data type, or using the character data type. Let me say vowels, and then initialize it. And I know that vowels are of a data type. There are 5 vowels in English language, so it's either I omit it by to tell the compiler that I don't know the number of elements that is supposed to be in this array. So let me just go ahead and write the vowels out quickly. And then O, and then finally U. So we have 5 vowels, and so when I do this, the compiler, let me just comment this out. The compiler is what happy, or better still, I can go ahead and tell the compiler that I know what I'm doing and I want an array of what 5 elements. So this is what an array of a different data type as well, which is what the character data type, and we can access the individual element. Let's say vowels of I want to access I, so I'll just pass in what the index of what 3, and then let me just stdc out, and I print out to the console. When I run the code, hopefully we get what O. And one thing we can do is we can change the element in an array. So this is what we do. So let's say I want to change the A to what Z. So I can write the name of the array, let's say val, and then access the position using the index of that array and change it to what a different what value. So let's say Z. And when I go ahead and then print the element at the position of 0, our new assignment is printed, which is what Z. So this is how we can change an element in an array. So that is it about arrays in C++. And one thing you have to know is that this is what we call the C-style arrays in C++. In modern C++, we'll make use of the std array and then the std vector containers which are more preferred to group elements of the same data type. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.